This is how we were able to generate 35 leads in 2 weeks for one of our roofing clients. So if you're watching this, you're more than likely a home service business owner, part of the marketing team, or a marketing agency wondering how you can generate more leads using Facebook, either for yourself or for your clients. I'm going to be speaking more towards the home service businesses, but this can apply to a lot of people. Now, I'm going to dive right in and I will show you exactly what I'm talking about in terms of leads. So we can go in, we can see the ads manager. So April 1st to 17th, that's just this month. Keep in mind, this is 35 leads total. This is just the testing. So today I actually went and optimized, changed the budgets, changed some things around, killed the losers, and we're amplifying and optimizing the winners. So we expect to double or triple this within the next kind of month. Obviously, it's kind of what we're hoping, but this is just our testing phase. But the one thing I want to start with is everything marketing related starts with goals content targeting. So what I mean by that, the goal that this client had when they came to us through one of my own ads was they had a goal of wanting more leads, first of all, and number two, better leads. So that's what we have to tie everything back towards. Now the content we're working with, I will jump in and show you here. 2 seconds. So using Company Cam is what they have. It's fantastic. If you're not using this, use this instead of Google Drive or Dropbox. It makes things a lot easier. They have a ton of pictures and videos of all the projects that they do, and it's all organized. You can see here it goes forever and ever. So that's content we're working with in terms of creating like the graphic ads and that sort of thing. Another thing that we do in terms of the content is we actually use Facebook ads library. I'm sure you've heard that a ton. A lot of companies use it. Not sharing any specific secrets or any like tips and tricks for that. This is just how we use it. So when we go into Facebook ads library, we just select the country, so United States that they're in, just search roofer, and then in the filters, what we'll actually go into, because it'll automatically be on active and inactive, we want to go on active ads. I don't really change around with the date range too much. Apply the filter, and then if you scroll down, you're looking for the active ads that have been running the longest. Anything running over a month is a winner. Anything that's running for like 2-3 months, that is an ad that's probably printing for that person. So if it aligns with you and what your company does, don't necessarily just copy it word for word, but you can use a lot of it for some inspiration if you're struggling. That's like the ad copy, the creative, etc. We also have a bunch of templatized stuff for home service businesses in terms of ad creatives, and that's the content part of the goals content targeting. Um, which I'd be happy to share if you leave it in the comments. Happy to send it over some of our templates that you can use. But that's kind of like the goals, the content, now the targeting. Now, for this client, we wanted to do Ohio, Indianapolis, and Charlotte, North Carolina. Super simple, letting the ads manager and Facebook work for us. So we're just leaving the targeting super broad. It's just targeting broad means location, age, gender. So we're doing 18 to 65 plus. We're doing just the basic 25-mile radius of whatever state or city, something like that. After a while, Facebook knows who's engaging and knows who's more likely to buy. So they want us to spend more money with them. So they're going to show the ads to the people who are more likely to give us that result, whether that's filling out the lead form, a phone call, initiating a message conversation, etc. Facebook's super smart. It's not like it was 5-10 years ago where you could get super specific and you had to be checking on ads once a day and blah, 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 blah. Facebook is so smart. It's way smarter than me, you, anybody listening. So let Facebook do its thing. So that's kind of the three main pillars that we start with. Now, in terms of actually running the ads, I will dive in and I will show you exactly what I mean. So if we want to go to this best performing ad set and the testing that we did. So we created five different copies based on the offers that they wanted us to use and that we could use. So this isn't, I just mistyped here, it's a typo, but 90% approval rate with insurance. So we're testing everything in here to see what's going to work the best, which you can go in and optimize after the timeline is done. But it's a testing game, right? The chances that we didn't get lucky necessarily, but you have to test. If the first like few ads that you post and put some money behind don't work, that's okay. You need to tweak the copy, you need to tweak the creative, you tweak the offer. There's a bunch of different things that you can do to find winning ads. So that's exactly what we did. So you can see us testing everything in here. So that's just basically how we do it. And then on the targeting side, I'll just go and show you if you're more of a visual learner. You can scroll down. It's literally just Ohio. And minimum age, we did 25. For these, because we using Advantage Plus, we just split tested Advantage Plus versus manual audience. Same thing. It found a winner within 3 weeks, so we just ran with this. Okay, now that you have some proof that this works, this can work for pretty much any home service company for the most part. Obviously, there's certain stuff that we don't have experience with, so I want to talk from my experience. I don't want to just kind of talk out of my ass, so to speak. So I'll show you exactly how you can set these ads up and give you a real quick walkthrough. If you want more videos and like an actual how to set up the ad campaigns, let me know. I can make a more in-depth video about that. So we'll go here. So if you want to set up an ad campaign, you'll just come over to your ads manager, click create. We go leads, just click continue. I always do manual leads campaign. Just name it however. Later, don't touch any of this. Do not touch any of this. I don't touch this. I don't touch these personally. Hit over to next to your ad set level. You name this. We'll go Ohio targeting. And then a couple different things. If you have a specific landing page, you want people to go to your website, it's a little more complicated to pass that data back to Facebook, which I can get into again. Messenger, certain things work for that, certain things don't. But I always like instant forms or calls. That's the easiest place to get people's phone number, contact information, etc. Now we'll go down into the budget. I don't recommend starting off with a crazy amount of money. I'd start off small, $5 to $10 per day for a week. Simple. So we'll do $5, set an end date. Obviously, just have the ad start now. Go over. I usually run it for about a week. Can start to be able to tell which you're going to win. Don't worry about this. This is just Facebook trying to get us to spend more money. And then I mentioned broad audience. So always go switch to original audience. And then all you'll do is just go to the location. And then we wanted Ohio, so we will just go Ohio. Don't touch this. Don't touch any of this. If you want to save the audience, you can. Advantage Plus placements. I do not like Advantage Plus placements. Personally, feeds. I always check off Facebook Marketplace because that's people just kind of window shopping. Me personally, I'm always scrolling, just like looking at Facebook Marketplace for like cars and that sort of thing. Chances of me buying something probably pretty slim, so I look at it in that way. I usually check off that. Stories, reels, we want to stay on. Ads in stream. I don't like Facebook in stream videos personally. Search results, yes. Apps and sites, no. And you'll just go over next. And then all you'll do is you'll just delete this, add media, add image or video, and then you'll just upload your video from your computer in here. Simple, and then you just have the text, headline, blah, 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 call to action. Pretty simple, and then you'll have your lead form or a phone number if you decide to go that route. So that's how you can set up a campaign super quickly. Now, the key thing that a lot of people miss in generating better leads is the tracking. So number one thing that you need to do, set up your Facebook pixel. Super simple. I will show you. You just go into your events manager. So you just come here, and if you're in your Facebook business manager, just go click on events manager. Now, if you don't have anything set up, it'll prompt you to make a pixel and install it to your website. But luckily, we have the pixel. All that does is it just tracks how many people come to the site, that sort of thing. So you can create retargeting ads and a bunch of different little things. I'm not going to go too in depth into this, but you have to have this. You have to install it onto your website. Now, the second thing is actually connecting your CRM. So they're using a simple thing or a similar thing to Go High Level. Just seems like a Go High Level white label. All you'll do is you'll just go into your CRM and you'll just connect it in there somewhere. So you have that. You can pass that data back to Facebook. There's a bunch of little different things that you can do in there to optimize the CRM connecting to Facebook and the Facebook forums, etc. I'll cover that in a separate video. But that's the foundation, is the tracking. So now we have all that. We're covering the goals. More leads, because we're testing the creatives. We're going to be able to figure out what works and then scale that from there. Better leads, the tracking, and connecting to your CRM. That's the formula that any home service company can use and that you should be using if you actually want to generate good results and high-paying customers through Facebook ads. That's how we generate over 30 leads in just 2 weeks for one of our roofing clients. I truly believe that using this strategy, any home service company can do. This strategy, this kind of foundation and theory and hypothesis of how this works has been tested by a lot of people. And there's a lot of documentation about it, but this works. And I hope that it was simple. And if you have any questions, let me know about down below. And if you want me to go in depth on anything else, also let me know. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope this helps.